5, 4.
My life? Why, thank you for asking. I'm having a wonderful life, really. I have this boyfriend. His name is Dave. He tells me every day how pretty I am. Of course, it helps that I was born with really good hair. Great hair, in fact. But do you think the color's okay? I'm thinking of going a little darker. It might make my face look thinner. Did I mention I won my first beauty pageant when I was 5? My mom always got me into the best pageants. I was runner-up in Miss Teenage Texas when I was 13, you know. That was 3 years ago. My mom says the only reason I didn't win is because I still had some of my baby fat. I went on a diet right away, but I still haven't won any pageants since. Can you believe my dad never tells me I'm pretty? He always criticizes me because I don't have big muscles like he does. He always says to me, strong is better than thin. Yeah, like he knows anything. In this piece, Katie recounts how her obsession with her looks rapidly develops into a struggle with anorexia. She later comes to the reality that she is dead and attends her own funeral. She explains her life, confused why she's being asked about it, and tells about events where her friends pointed out that something was wrong. She Looks Good, by Charlotte Jones. Oh, so you want to hear more about my boyfriend, Dave? Did I mention he's in college? When we first met, I think he thought that I was older than I really am. I think he was surprised to find out I'm only 16. We've been going out for almost 6 months. Lately, he's been acting a little, I don't know, bored or something. I catch him looking at other girls when we're out, and it's like he looks at them and looks at me like he's comparing us or something. But then he kisses me on the cheek and calls me beautiful. I really do love him. Do you think this dress makes me look fat? It's a size 2. I'm working to get down to a 0. Friends? Well, sure, I have lots of friends, especially Judy. She's been my best friend since 2nd grade. She's constantly telling me how good I look. I think she just likes to hang around me because, and just between us, she's pretty plain. And a little chubby. She could stand to lose a pound or 2. I'm much too busy with my schoolwork to hang out with her. I found if I skip lunch and do my homework, it leaves me more time to hang out with Dave. Oh, Shauna, my ex-friend. How'd you find out about that anyway? Well, you're right. There was a big scene that weekend when a group of us from school went down Galveston for spring break. Judy, Barb, Shauna, their boyfriends. Dave came too. I wore this great one piece with this really cute cover-up. I can't stand bikinis. They make me look too fat, like I've got these love handles hanging over the sides. So what happened? It was only the worst weekend of my life, that's all. I thought Shauna was my friend, but she sure proved otherwise. Here's what happened. We spent the day at the beach just goofing off, then we all went to that seafood place for dinner. My former friend Shauna just attacked me in front of everybody. She just went wild. Needless to say, she's not my friend anymore, and I'm never speaking to her again. What did she say that pissed me off so much? Well, she accused me of being anorexic. That's what. She came right out and said, Katie, others may say you look great, but I'm not going to lie to you. You look like hell because you're anorexic. I know what I'm talking about because my sister's one, and I know one when I see one, and you are one. Can you believe that? Let me tell you, the silence was deafening. I was speechless. You wouldn't have believed the tension in the air. At that point, all my friends just looked down at their plates and didn't say anything. I could not believe that no one, not even Dave, spoke up in my defense. Then, Shauna went on to say, Kate, I'm telling you this for your own good. I can put my hands around your waist and the fingers will touch. You can't fool me by wearing those loose long-sleeve shirts when it's 90 degrees outside. What are you trying to do? Cover up your stick figure? Even Barb went on to say, so Kate, why aren't you eating this evening? I tried to tell everyone the reason I wasn't eating that night is I'd had food poisoning 2 days ago and still wasn't hungry. I'm not sure anyone believed me. I tried to explain to them the reason I'm wearing this cover-up is I have sensitive skin, and besides, everyone knows the sun causes wrinkles. But Shauna wouldn't listen. Nobody listened. They should be staying out of the sun. They already have more wrinkles than I do. Finally, Dave came to the rescue. He took me by the arm and we left the restaurant and went for a walk on the beach. I was crying and crying, and he stayed up all night reassuring me that Shauna was just the rudest person in the world, that's all, and I'm still the beautiful girl he loves. We couldn't very well cancel all of our weekend plans, so the next night I made a point of eating a bunch of queso and chips in front of everyone. We all just ignored Shauna. I could feel her eyes on me, though, like she was counting the chips I ate. I even saw my best friend Judy mouth the word queso to another friend across the table. So I'm sure they all noticed I was eating just as much fattening stuff as they were. Of course, what I did later to take care of the matter was none of their business. God knows it's hard to find cute clothes of my size, but we found a shop at the mall that carries really small sizes. In fact, I ran into Judy there a couple of weekends ago. Now, don't get the idea she was shopping in the peach shop, because she wasn't. She was shopping at the other stores. Anyway, I had on this cropped t-shirt and a short flowered skirt. I spun around and said, well, what do you think? Of course, she said I looked great, but for some reason, her eyes looked really sad. Maybe she's having parent problems or something. I heard her parents might get a divorce. You say it's time? Time for what? What service? What's that music? Oh, hey, there's Dave over there. Dave! Dave, I'm over here, sweetie! Why is he just looking at me like that? Why isn't he answering me? Look, all my friends are here. There's Judy. Oh, God. Can you believe what she's wearing? At least it's black. There's Paul and Barb, too. All these people from my school, they're all looking at me. Is my hair okay? I'm glad they're all here. It makes me feel like I'm in a pageant again. It's about time I got the recognition I deserve, don't you think? Oh my God. There's my ex-friend Shauna. What is she doing here? That witch has her arm around Dave's shoulder and Dave is crying. What is going on? Is she hitting on him? Oh, I should have expected that from her. She's such a traitor. What in the world is happening? Why won't anyone answer me? This is so weird. I can hear them, but they can't hear me. I can hear Shauna talking to Dave, and they're both staring at me. Why won't they stop staring at me? She's saying, she looks good, Dave. She looks real good. It's about time Shauna noticed how beautiful I am.